What's going on? So I've covered this problem right here ad nauseum in 2K, but I will give them this much credit, right? They have programmed the computer to have better post defense. So when you post spin, it's not always an automatic, you just break free. They actually can stick with you. They can hang down when you're posting them up, and they don't have to constantly do what they're doing right here, which is what I've covered so many times, which is when you spin out of the post and you're going to drive and you try to go for the layup. That thing where they make your player stop early, right? Let's look at this slowly, right? Let's look at this. Now, in real life, look at that. Boom. It's like he hit an invisible barrier. Let's play it all the way through. Boom. And he stops. It's like he hits a force field, like this invisible force field on the court. And that happens a lot in 2K, where your man's just is stopping and ticking and running into, it looks like he's running into something, but he's not. It's just 2K putting up a barrier or choking him out so that he doesn't move further and execute whatever it is you're trying to do. So now in real life, and usually actually, in a moment like this, I press the X button, the man goes 1-2 or 0 step 1-2, and then he goes for the layup. But sometimes with 2K, when they don't want you to score, they'll make you, instead of going for the 1-2, they'll force you to stop, gather, because the computer is behind you. They're chasing you down, trying to stop you from scoring. So they'll force you to make a stop, gather both of your feet, and then go for like an odd layup attempt that people don't really do. Like, people don't really do what you just saw right there. People don't really do that. Once you get free like this on somebody, it's an easy 1-2 layup, finger roll, or off the glass, or whatever the case may be. This whole thing where the guy, he gets free off the post man and then he stops. That's something that's programmed into 2K to restrict or to limit your ability to abuse that element of the game, right? Because they haven't really figured out how to, and really they shouldn't. They really, they've already gotten computers post defense a little better, so you cannot constantly do it, but they still want to limit the moments where you actually are able to break free off of them and make you, see what I'm saying? Like they're doing this thing to harm your ability to just constantly score. I covered one situation with Duran a few videos ago where I think we ran a pick and roll and he got free. It was a pick and roll. He got free. He got a lane, and when I passed on the ball, he gets the ball and then he stops and he goes for like a weird layup animation. And I'm like, what the hell was that? And it's all done intentionally. That's 2K's algorithm or dynamic game balancing, where they have these animations or these weird moments programmed or baked into the game where you're not allowed to just, freestyle and just bust computer ass or bust whoever ass you're playing all day. They interject scripts and narratives or certain moments in the game where they choke out your player's ability to do whatever that thing is you're trying to do or you're trying to execute. Right? Once again, let's look at it one more time before I close this video out. Spin out the post. Instead of going for the 1-2, once he got past him, he boom stops. For what? That's intentional. 2K, they're very slick about putting things like that in the game where it's supposed to kind of look or feel natural. But if you actually play ball, like I played ball my whole life growing up until I got injured, this is not something that people do. You get that path, you trying to swivel through there as quick as you can and get that ball up. Pause, no homo, no Fleece Johnson, right? But I've been watching a lot of dude's videos lately. Dude is hilarious. But yeah, 2K is full of shit, man. That's about sums it up. Peace.